welcome back. It is Friday again, which means it's time for the weekly makeup basket. And we have Juliet as our guest again, who is doing flat sleepy kitty in the background. She's just been wanting to be in my videos lately. If you watched my video last week, I told you that we got two new cats. They're not kittens. We rescued them. There was a very, very sweet man who, I guess all these cats just kind of come to his house, and he feeds them all and tries to find them home. So we adopted two cats from him. We think are about a year old, but she is still guarding mama, I guess. So this week's makeup basket. I told you at the beginning of the year, if you've watched back through my videos, that every week this year I was going to try to give myself a different challenge for that week instead of just choosing my makeup for the week. So this time the challenge is kind of a month long with week segments. So my challenge was to go through all of my Coastal Scents palettes. I have all four of them. The Revealed 2, the Revealed 3D, and the Revealed Smoky. And I'm going to go through them in that order that they came out and use the entire palette for 1 week and try to come up with 7 different looks for that week. So that is my challenge to myself. I will be posting some of those looks on Instagram if you want to follow me over there at dishwaterdreams. And then I think that once I am done with this, if it goes pretty well, I might go through another set of my palettes, like my Kat Von D or my Too Faced or something like that. So, okay, let's start back at the beginning. For my primer, I've been using Urban Decay's Brightening and Tightening Primer. This is a recent new purchase, which is kind of why you're seeing it again. I'm a little obsessed with it right now. I really, really like it. I see a lot of brightening with it. The tightening, I don't really see. But I don't really need a lot of tightening at this point, so I'm really, really enjoying that. I've been using my Urban Decay Naked Skin for my foundation. And again, if you haven't watched my weekly makeup videos before, when I talk to you about the products in my weekly makeup basket, those are the ones that you're seeing on my face. So I have this in the shade 3.5. This is a light to light medium coverage. I really, really enjoy it. And then I've also been using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Complete Coverage Concealer in medium light. This actually may replace the NYX concealer as my favorite concealer. And I really hate to say that because the NYX is so much cheaper. But I really, really like it. The color, it's not really so much the consistency. It's a little bit thicker than the NYX HD concealer, so I think it covers a little bit better. But the color is just perfect for me. Underneath that, because my allergies have really kicked into full force this week, I've been using this makeup base, and I'm trying to see who it's by Bella Pierre. This is a Bella Pierre makeup base, and it's just kind of a color corrector. It's a little bit thicker, and I've been putting this on underneath the concealer just to give me a little bit of extra help with the dark circles in my under eye area. They will never go away no matter what I do because of my eye shape and heredity and, you know, all that wonderful stuff, being diabetic, never sleeping enough. We have 4 kids, so my dark circles will never go away. And then when you add allergies on top of all that other stuff, makeup base is your best friend. Okay, to set my under eye powder, I pulled out my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I haven't used this in forever because it kind of got in the back of my drawer and I forgot that I had it. So really excited to pull that back out. I think that it does have a... I don't really want to call it shimmer. It's more like a satin finish to it, and when you do have dark circles and you do have kind of those allergies going on, I think that it gives me a little bit better of an awake look, of a more of an I feel good look to have that than the matte powders that I've been using. I will say though that the problem with being good at covering up you know, all your dark circles and all that kind of stuff with makeup is that when you go to work or you're out wherever, people think you feel great, so you can just run 90 miles an hour like you usually do when you're actually feeling pretty run down. To set the foundation, I've been using my Makeup Forever HD powder. This is another one of those things that kind of got in the back of my drawer and I sort of forgot that I had it. So I pulled that back out. I really like the way that this sets the Naked Skin foundation. I think that it gives just kind of that really nice, flawless, finished look. For my bronzer this week, I pulled out the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which I absolutely love. The only thing that I do not like about the Benefit, I don't have any of their blushes. I really want to get some, but you know, with my limited budget, I kind of had to pick and choose. But I really, really love this bronzer. I just wish that the packaging wasn't so bulky, because it's, you know, it's, look how much, I mean, I can stick, you know, quite a bit of my finger in there, and that's including my nail before I even hit product. So while this is cute, I wish it wasn't so bulky. For my blush, I was using 2 blushes this week. I pulled out this Cargo blush, and I almost didn't keep this in my collection because it is so stinking hard to open. And one of my sons came in and got it open for me, and I've been able to open it since then. But this is just a really hard package to open. This is in the color Los Cabos. It is supposedly a water resistant blush. I will probably take this with me when we go to the beach this summer on vacation and try it out and see if it's ocean proof. But this is just, it's such a hard little thing to open. Then I also, and that is the one that I have on right now. I also have in my basket here something that's a little bit pinkier. This is Studio Makeup in the color Wildflower. And because that Cargo blush is really pretty a corally color, so I wanted a pinkier color. This is just really, you know, such a beautiful, beautiful pink color, and I absolutely love it. I think I got this, I'm pretty sure I got this in a subscription box, because I don't know that I'd ever heard of the Studio Makeup brand before I got it. Alright, eyes. I'm still working on the Barely Branded. I have almost, I'm getting really, really close to clearing out this side. I think just another week or two and I'll have one side of that cleared out really well. But I've been using that Color Tattoo by Maybelline in Barely Branded for my eyeshadow base. And then I already told you that I've been using the Revealed palette this week. I have been posting some of those looks on Instagram that I came up with, but this is what it looks like. It's a lot of neutrals. This is very outside of my comfort zone. I bought this because it was cheaper than the Naked palette. This was only $20 and the Naked palette is $54. So I bought this to see if I would, you know, really be able to work with these colors, and it is so far outside my comfort zone to not have any pinks or purples in this particular palette. But I've really had fun stepping outside of that comfort zone this week and really trying to work with some of these colors that I just don't usually pick up. Plus, I really love those Revealed palettes. They're just great bang for your money. If you're looking at one of the Naked palettes but you're not sure that you want to spend that money, get one of the Coastal Scents palettes instead. Or if you're just not sure, you know, you want to get started with eyeshadow but you're not really sure where you want to start, pick up one of these. You get 20 shades for 20 bucks. It's $1 an eyeshadow, and you can come up with all sorts of great looks. Next week I will be doing the Revealed 2 palette, so look forward to that. For the rest of eyes, I've been using my Kat Von D autograph pencil in Immortal Love on my lower lash line. This is a brown color, and so that's why I have been using that on my lower lash line. And then I did the most idiotic thing this week. I had this NARS Longer Than Life Long Wear eyeliner, and it looks exactly like my Kat Von D eyeliner. And I did not notice that this bottom turns. So I stuck it in my sharpener and kind of tore the top up. So I'm hoping that I can kind of keep this rolled up high enough that I can continue to use it and keep some of these jagged edges away from my eyes. If not, then boo, and it's my fault for being stupid. Always check your pencils to see if they have a roll up on the bottom before you stick them in the sharpener. But I've been using that NARS for my tight line, and some of the days when I've been doing a little bit of a darker look, I've been using on my lower lash line. For my upper lash line and my wing or flip or whatever I decide to do that day, I've been using my Kat Von D's center liner in Trooper. And I like this. This is a very stiff tip. It's a little bit fatter, and I find that I get a whole lot of control out of it. So, you know, I get to play around a little bit with the shape of my wing. I have hooded eyes, and so doing a wing or a flip or anything like that is a severe challenge. You have to really kind of curve it the right way. You can't do it like you see on most videos. And in fact, if you guys want me to do a video on how I do my winged liner with hooded eyes, just leave me a comment below and let me know. I don't know if I do it right, but it works for me. So that's what I've been using for that. Oh, I didn't tell you what I was using for my highlighter. I totally skipped over it. So let's go back a little bit. For my highlight, I've been using this Eddie Funkhauser Luxe Light Illuminator. It's one of those ones that has like a little, you click it up and the product comes out. And then I've been using my e.l.f. stippling brush to blend it in. This color is so beautiful, and I normally don't like products like this because I think, oh my gosh, they take up so much more of my time than using a powder, but it really doesn't. It may take just a couple more seconds, but I really, really enjoy this shade. And I guess the shade is Luxe Light Illuminator. Okay, back to eyes. For my mascara, I've been using my sample of the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I'm trying to go through my sample mascaras and use those up and get those out of my drawer and see if there's anything that I want to purchase. And look in the bigger mirror here because I kind of forgot. I really like this. I think that it gives me really great length. I think that it gives me really great definition. I don't think that the volume is that great. So I'm still kind of undecided on this, whether I'm going to purchase it or not. I want to play around with it, you know, a little bit more and see if I can really make a decision on whether to purchase that. For brows, I pulled out my Too Faced Bulletproof Brows, and I made, you know, quite a dent in this product so far. It separated around the top not long after I got it, and I thought maybe it was drying out, but it doesn't really seem to be. It seems to be working just fine, but I really like the Bulletproof Brows, and it does seem to, I didn't think it was going to be quite dark enough for the way that my hair is right now, but it does seem to be, which you can't see because of my bangs, but it does seem to be dark enough for me at this moment. To set all of that, I've been using the Mary Kay makeup finishing spray, which I think I'm down to about half a bottle of that. So I might have to ask Mom for more soon. I'm still not wearing any nail polish. I've still been, because I broke 2 nails and they just look horrible. They are growing out now and they've stopped peeling. So I've just really been focusing on the last couple weeks treating those nails and putting strengthener and growth and oils and things on them to really improve the condition of my nails. And my cuticles have been horrible because my hands have been just extremely, extremely dry. So I haven't been doing a lot of color because I haven't wanted to draw attention to my hands with the condition that they're in. Lipsticks. I always forget to talk about lipsticks in these weekly makeup videos, and thank you to the girl that emailed me, said, hey, please, you know, let us see some of your lipsticks that you do. I stick them in, I pick a couple of lipsticks every week and I stick them in my purse, and then when I come to film I forget that they're in my purse. So this time I remembered, and I will try to remember in the future. So I picked 2 lipsticks this week. The one that I have on is a little sample that I got of Bare Minerals in Get Moxie, which is a little bit brighter than I normally use, but I'm stepping out of my comfort zone this week, so I thought I'd try it. And then I've been using Lorax Retro Couture Shine. I really like this lip gloss. I think that it's really, really pretty and kind of a lighter pink for the week. So I have a couple of options. So that is my makeup basket for the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me through my revealed palette challenge. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.